Good morning. Welcome to my channel, JB's Crochet. I'm Amber, and it is Home Day, September 17th, 2025. So, what you whipping on today? Good morning, Manuela. That cardigan that you posted, oh, so pretty. The colors in that, loved it. Melissa G. Good morning, Marianne. Thank you so much. Good morning, and good morning, Crystal and Lisa H. Manuela. Man, I'm whipping out whips here lately, y'all. So, I finished my Tuesday project. Y'all, my Tuesday project I could almost wear this inside out. Or, I could almost wear it reversible because it looks the same on both sides. Like, this is the right side that I deemed as I put it together, and then this is the other side. Like, there's really no difference. Maybe how it sits on my head would be different. It is huge. Feels a little odd. But you know what? It provides a nice shade to my eyes. I feel a little silly wearing this. It feels so weird. Oh, good morning, Rebecca. Margaret. I feel like it's like sticking way out in front of me just to keep it out above my eye instead of like this. Good morning, Steven. I love the colors in this thing. And it's soft. It is soft. Hanging in the bushes, frogging out one side of a border and an entire round on the baby blanket whip I'm determined to complete today. You ended on an odd round instead of even, and I'm assuming you wanted to do even. So yeah, so this is like the back side, or the wrong side technically. Like it's identical. Except it's yeah. Like, I could flip this thing inside out. One side gets dirty, I'll just flip it to the other side. You know how, like, the boys say they can wear their underwear inside out? I wouldn't do that, just, I feel so funny in this thing. Like, where does it sit even? But this spot has definitely inspired me to do something. I don't know what yet, but feels kind of odd. You don't have a baby blanket to work. Switching to my view to my phone. I need to go into the other room for a bit. Okie dokie. Amaber. Okay, but I don't have to sit here feeling weird. So I am almost finished with another whip. I wouldn't do that. I'm just saying, you know how they say how they can, like, you know, that the whole sayings that they say, like, oh, I could always just flip it inside out and wear it backwards and forwards and upside down and around, you know, those just being silly. Being silly. What was my plan today? I feel like I told you guys a plan, but I don't know what my plan was, to be honest. Well, I do have to be off by 9 so I can make it to my Bible study. I like to get there a little bit early so I'm not like running in there and sitting down and going, you know. Okay, I'll just work on this. So this is I know this is a project I picked, but I finished. This is the one I picked, I believe. This was the one that was randomly drawn. I don't like how it's being stretched, so I'm going to fix this. I'm going to lay it double so it's not stretching it. I don't like how it stretches it because it's so heavy that it's pulling down on itself. So, excuse me. Anyway, y'all, I played Yarn Chicken with the red. You see this right here? That's all I had left of red. It's still got the loop. Yeah, those M&M blankets are turning out awesome, aren't they, Steven? Yeah, I'm on the last color of this peephole chevron. Y'all, not the exact amounts left of each color, but this is what I had left of red. This is what I have left of the white. I still have a good deal of it left. And the white's done, so that's all I have left. And now I'm on the blue. And I have, excuse me, hold on a second. Okay, I gave it a good old heave-ho clear. I mean, I could work on tails. Oh my word. Seriously, when I said I was done with tails yesterday, I was done with tails. The amount of tails, I spent an hour. I spent all of Frizzy's live sewing these tails in. Whew. Okay. So I'm going to move this over here because I don't like when things sit on the right side. So we're going to put it on the left side where I like it to sit. Good morning, Heather. Julian. So anyway, I have 2 more rows left to I was about to say sew on here. 2 more rows to put onto this, and then it is going to be done. It isn't exactly aesthetically okay, I'm trying to figure out how to explain this. It doesn't look unfinished per se, but it doesn't look, unless I turn it on its side, it doesn't look like the right shape of a blanket, if that makes sense. So like most blankets, at least in my mind, are either going to be square, circle, star, whatever, or rectangle, where the short sides are on the top and bottom and the long sides are on the side. So good morning, Regina. Lynn and Anna, good morning. If you have the links for them. Steven, what blanket are you talking about? The one, this one? This, just look up, I think I used Hooked by Robin. I don't know. I can't remember. I got the inspiration from another friend named Erin that's on the YouTube streets. She doesn't have a channel, but you'll see her floating around. She made one, and then I got the inspiration to make one, and so I don't remember where I got the pattern. I can just look at it and remember how to do it. It's pretty straightforward. I don't know what I was saying before that. Yeah, I am whipping whips, y'all. The M&Ms. Oh, I don't know. You would have to ask Manuela that one. And she put it up there. She said, tangled in yarn a net. Tangled in yarn a net. So that's the one I would just type that into the YouTube. See if you can find it. I do not have those. I just have seen Manuela's work on them. But yeah, I want to finish this. I'm going to get this finished today, this peephole chevron. So anyway, I know what I was saying, the shape of it. It is like this instead of this. So it looks a little odd, but then, like I was just saying, if I turn it sideways, then it gives a better feel to how the blanket should look. But I am leaving, well, I got to cut this one short, but I'm leaving the fringe on here, I think. I don't know. I could sew it in. I might go in and sew the tails in. I'm not sure, but it kind of, with the rusticy kind of antique-y colors that I use for the patriotic colors, I felt like this little bit of fringe like this kind of played to the aesthetics, and so that's why I was leaving it on there. No worries, Stefan. It's okay. Frizzy or Margaret, if they're up for it, you know, if they want to find the patterns for those M&M blankets to share on here, I would be okay with that. But otherwise, yeah, I'm not familiar with them, so I don't know how long it would take me to find them. So you found 2 partially made mini donuts I will finish today. They literally need stuff and sewn ends together. Thank you, Mary Ann. Thank you so much. I forgot you were one too. Hooked by Robin has the pattern for the people blanket. Yep, Hooked by Robin is one. But I know there's other people that have done it, but I'm pretty sure Hooked by Robin is the inspiration tutorialist that I used for this. For the pattern. See, yeah, that's why I didn't want to look for it right now, Melissa. So thank you, Marianne, for doing that for me. So yeah, if you, Marianne got the channel. So if you guys, you know, are interested in the M&M graph blankets, she might have them somewhere on there. Yes, thank you, Robin. I mean, geez, thank you, Heather, for sharing Hooked by Robin's pattern or name thing. Can't talk this morning. That coffee tried to go down the wrong pipe. Yeah, I don't know, Steven, either. Yeah, that's why I'm like, sorry. But yeah, I wish everyone that is interested in the M&Ms I wish you all the luck in finding them. Maybe they're on Ravelry. Maybe you can find them on Ravelry easier. Okay, so, I know what I was gonna get to. I am gonna pick another project to work on because I believe on Monday I picked this flourish blanket that's on my back here, behind my back, and it's done. So, and then this is gonna be done today. So I need a project to work on, you know, something to focus on over the next week. 4 parts of a CGC graph, which I think is the one. Woo! Nice, Crystal. I know, right? We're getting it's a little stormy here today, and I think it's supposed to be a little stormy over the next day or two, which I kind of like. Need to wake up, Frizzy. Okay, so I'm trying to look at my list. So my thermal stitch bag, y'all, I was watching poor Juan. He is under the weather right now, and I hope he feels better soon. I know she is. She's gonna come get me for the fringe. Well, I feel like it's part of the aesthetic. You know, yes, it's me being lazy, but also it feels, I don't know, it just, you know, it's just that rustic fringe. But anyway, I was watching one's taco challenge. Oh yeah, my dragon. I haven't put much work on it, but I figured I'll bring that up on Friday and I'll work on it on Friday. So the way I said with the dragon, I'm gonna for sure work on it every Friday. That's gonna be my project to work on Friday. And if I get any work on it in between, then I will just, you know, show you the updates on Friday and then continue to work on it on Friday. So it'll just be like a, yeah. So that it doesn't need to be done until the end of November. So I don't really want to get it done and have to be like, have my kids see it and go, ooh, that's really cool, and have to keep it a secret for that long, you know? So, Monique. Yeah, I know. Mama Swivel would be like, get those tails sewn in. But anyway, his taco challenges from yesterday. One of them was to make a notions pouch. So I have a not a moss stitch. What is it called? My brain just went blank. Oh, the thermal stitch. So I have a bag that I was making with the thermal stitch. And it's one of those projects that I'm like, ugh, it's taking forever to get a length to it. So what I was thinking of actually doing is being done with it and making it into a notions pouch, which is one of the challenges for the week, which, I mean, the majority of the pouch is done. I just literally have to sew up an end and figure out how to get a zipper on the other side and make it a pouch. Where is that at? I gotta figure out where it's at. I think it's doable, but I also need to look at it and make sure it's not going to be too big of a pouch, you know? It'll be a very oddly shaped size pouch if I did that, I think. Yeah. So, and then another one of his challenges was to make an item in rainbow colors, I think. Well, I got that covered. I'm going to finish my Picasso rainbow shawl over the next week, by next Tuesday, hopefully. And that'll be another whip done, and also part of that challenge. And then one of the other ones was finishing a whip. Well, I'm doing that. Yeah, here's a whip. There's a whip. Everywhere a whip, whip. And then what was the other one? Can't remember. There was like 4 or 5. I can't remember what the other ones. So there was the pouch. Oh, the decoration. The decoration. I'd have to make a decoration, which I don't know that I don't have to do that one, but I'm trying to figure out ways to complete those challenges without adding too much extra to my plate. Go away, please. You're sitting here talking to me while. I saw that, Rebecca. That looks so cool. Good morning, Tammys. Yippee! Yay, Marianne. That is so cool. How did you get that going? I'm going to have to, like, pick your brain on that. That's so awesome. Awesome, awesome. Hold on. I got to give you all the camera gonna work for me. Is it just one set of peace signs that gives me the confetti? No. Okay, I did 2, camera. There it goes. And then we got to do the rock star. Woo woo! Yeah. Come on, camera. That's right. You better work for me. And search for affiliate program. Okay. All right. Let's see. So okay. Should I leave my list of projects in the same order I have them and just keep picking? And if I redraw a number I've already finished, just keep redrawing till I get a new number? Or because I have it in a spreadsheet, I can literally pull them out, the ones that I've completed, and put them at the bottom. And then I can just readjust my numbers, or readjust the number so the parameters of the random number generator, I can pick between 1 and 10 versus 1 and 20, that kind of thing. That's what I was thinking of doing. Just pull out all the completed ones and put them to the bottom, and then pick from the numbers that I have with uncompleted. That's what I was thinking of doing. Let's see. So like, oh, can we stop please? What are you guys doing? Jiminy Christmas. Like, we don't need to, like, rearrange the whole house up there. Jeesh. All right, now, just gonna, oh, hold on. Move all these up. Move this one up here, move this one up here. And then I can move these back right here. All right, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna move them down to the bottom. Good morning, Arlena. I mean, what did that take me? Like a minute and I got it figured out. All right, so now I have 16, guys. I'm down to 16 on my list. I'm down to 16. 16. I'm down to 16. Good morning, Dang. Get a hold of me when you have a little free time. Ugh. My nose is itching. Okay, so we are going to pick a number. Random number generator. Between 1 and 16. Now I have more than that in whips, but those are the whips that aren't like mouths and things, so. Oh, no worries, Tank. You're here. 1 through 16. All right. I'm going to close my eyes because I don't want to see the number right away. Did it even do it? All right, 14. Oh, I'm already working on that one. So it did the Picasso rainbow shawl. So we're going to do it. Number 6. What's number 6? Luck of the Draw 10 blanket. Okay, so on top of the Picasso rainbow shawl, I'll be working on my Luck of the Draw 10 blanket, which is, I think my foot is literally resting on the basket. Like right now I have my legs crossed and my right foot, I think, is sitting or pushing on the side of the Luck of the Draw basket. The Luck of the Draw 10 basket. Or the basket that it's in. Yep, it sure was. Okay, so the Luck of the Draw 10 blanket that I was working on is the Sweet Marshmallow Kisses by Mama Swift. The tutorial was done on Jaxie's channel, I believe. So this is what I'm going to work on finishing over the next week on top of my rainbow shawl. Y'all, this blanket is so squishy. It's so squishy. What's that? What's the Agnes from Despicable Me? It's so fluffy. It's so squishy. Good morning, Thrifty. I don't know if I said that already. But, you know, sometimes you get good morning more than once around here. So, I only have one more row left on this blanket, and it's done because I ain't got no more yarn to put on it because I don't have any more of the red color, which I can't remember the specific Big Twist color that it was. But this is all Big Twist yarn. I can tell you that for sure. And I'm pulling 2 strands together using a 9mm hook. At least that's what I thought I was using. I'm pretty sure that's what I was using. And I'm literally just pulling 1 strand from the outside of a caked up yarn, cake of yarn, and the inside strand at the same time. So it's pulling from the inside and outside. So it pulls like this as I use it. So that's how I can use a cake and double strand things. And then, yeah. Sometimes the little cakes get a little floppy, but, you know, they usually work out pretty nicely for me. I just make sure to put them in a little bucket or basket or something that hold that way if they do flop around, that they're not going all over the place. And somehow in being in a bowl or a basket or a bucket or something helps them work better. So yeah, I found a mistake on this blanket when I got started back up on it. Somehow, so the chevron, the way this one's worked is 4 double crochets up and down. So you got 4 going up to the peak and 4 coming down to the valley. And then on the ends, there's 5. Somehow or another, in the middle of the blanket, I had 5 instead of 4 in the blue area. Just skipped right on over it. I just was like, I'm not about to try to undo the knot in order to frog out that blue in order to fix that. And I was looking at it, I'm like, I don't know how I even did that, because it looked right. But what I did is I accidentally skipped over. So in the valley, you skip over 2, and I only skipped over 1. And so that's how I ended up with a 5th double crochet. But I was like, I just jumped right over where I needed to jump, and it worked out fine for me to do what I needed to do to continue the pattern. And I'm sure if I looked long enough, I could find that spot, but I'm not going to worry about it. So it's just going to stay there. So like I said, most of like I've said in the past, a lot of my projects have some mistake in it somewhere, whether it's intentionally left behind or unintentionally left behind. And that one was just one of those, oh, I messed up there. It's easily fixed, like it's easily hidden, because I'm having a hard time finding it. It's in the blue somewhere. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to be too worried about it though. It's not going to affect how this blanket feels on top of me when I'm snuggled under it. Because I did make this for myself. I just wanted to be done with it, and so that's why I stopped it where I stopped it. And I, had I actually completed it into its completion, I would have been able to plan ahead and get more of the navy blue, the red, and the white from Big Twist before, or from Joann's before they went out of business. But it's not, I'm not wanting to buy more of the yarn off a online website at this point to finish it, if that makes sense. Like, if it was still available to where I could walk into a store and get it, I might consider finishing this blanket to a, full-size blanket. Like, not a queen, but like the full-size size. All righty, Marianne. So yeah, because it's too much of a hassle to get more yarn, I'm just going to finish with what I have and call it a day. It's just, the only reason I'm even putting this on here is because it felt unfinished before that. And it's still going to feel a little bit afterwards, but, oh well. it'll serve its purpose. And so before I decided to go ahead and finish and put the rest of this yarn on it, it was roundabouts the size of a Boggy blanket, so I was going to donate it to Boggy. But now I think it's going to be a little too big, which I know they take the bigger blankets too, but hello, Laura. So I don't know. I can't keep all the blankets, you know, otherwise I'm going to have a house full of blankets when somebody out there could use it, you know. Good morning, Angela, Knitting Angel. It takes me around, if I sit here and concentrate on these rows, I can get a full color done in about an hour to hour and a half. So I don't know that I'll get this whole blue done well, I might. I still have an hour left. And I'm almost done with the second row. And it only takes 3 rows per color. So I tried to brush my hair and pull it back nicely, but it's still kind of bumpy. I'll have to fix it when I get off here. I know, and I made this one specifically for my house because it's a patriotic blanket. I don't know, it has a very kind of, my house does not have a theme to it, it doesn't have a decor theme at all. I mean, I would love it to, but with kids, it's just not happening right now. So there's mess everywhere with them. So it's like, there's no point in making it pretty with certain, you know, decoration themes like farmhouse or, you know, whatever. So, but I am a very patriotic, I feel like I'm a very patriotic person. And so that's why I made it in the colors that I made it. Cause I was like, a fun patriotic blanket would be fun to have. So yeah. And then I don't remember exactly what inspired the colors other than just being a patriotic person. So, but this blanket was intended to be for the house before for the house became a thing. It's literally for the house. And then I just was wanting to be done with it, so it was going to become for Boggy Creek. But now I'm leaning back more towards back for the house again. So rustic primitive. Yep. I live in a cave with my children, you know. Like, just everywhere we turn, there's a mess, and I try to keep it picked up, but it just doesn't go away. You've lived in farmhouse. Yep. You do have the real farmhouse, that's for sure, Rebecca. But yeah, there's no... My house decor theme is lived in. Lived in. But yeah, it definitely needs a little bit of love. I mean, you know, it's not squalor or anything, thank goodness, but depending on which of the house you're on. That's funny. Like, I don't have a color theme. I don't have, like, nothing. My decor is just, like, eclectic. Lived in and eclectic. Eclectic comfort. You know, I don't know. There's nothing, no rhyme or reason to what I have going on around here other than just color behind me. Yay, Kendall. Well, good morning, Kendall. How are you doing this morning? Hugs to you. Cluttered camper. See? You got a theme then. You guys know what I mean. Everybody has a certain decor that they want to make their house fit, you know? And yeah, mine's eclectic, lived in. Candles, a honeybee. No, you don't need to apologize at all, Kendall. No apologies necessary. We know you're busy, you know, watching your yarn not be used and be out and seen by all the world. I love the colors of this blanket, though. It's like a burgundy red, and then you got this creamy white, and then the navy blue. It's a rustic, patriotic colors, or like a vintagey, you know, I don't know how to describe it. But it is almost finished. I'm on the last row of the color that I have, so wish me luck on Yarn Chicken. I'm thinking I'm going to have about what I had left over on the white, because I still have quite a bit in there, but it's also a dark blue, so it's kind of hard to tell what's all left there. Let's see, what did you say? I was ordered 2 books this morning, but when I was checking out, I realized I didn't know my new... Goodness gracious. Can you have it forwarded to you, Kendall, the package? Would that be... Is that a forwardable thing? But the house has about 35 deer heads on the wall. Not my jam, but he like, yeah. Well, is there a room in your house that you could do like a man cave thing and make have him hang up his deer heads on that wall, and then it's not where you have to see it? You know what you should do? You should put shelving around the deer heads and put your yarn on it and be like, okay, you get your deer heads, I get my yarn, and we're both happy. Yeah, I figured you were returning, Kendall. I thought you were a member before. But I appreciate it either, nonetheless, new or returning. You know that. Yeah, I'm kind of anxious to finish this row up and hold it up and see how big, what the shape looks like now that I have all 3 colors on here. And I'm also really looking forward to finishing this. I mean, all of my whips. Just the fact that I whipped out, I have finished so many in the last week or so is really encouraging. Well, they can see the yarn around the deer too. Gives them something colorful to look at besides all the deer heads. You know, hey, all the hunters see the deer heads, and the hunters bring their wives in, and the wives get to look at the yarn. I'm just trying to help you out, Rebecca. I'm just trying to help you out here. You know, make it not manageable. Make it what's that word? It's right there. It's on the tip of my tongue. Make it bearable. Make it what's the word? There's got to be a way for you to be able to forward. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can forward packages through UPS and FedEx and all that, depending on where she sends it through. Just go to all of them and set up a forwarding address. I know you can do it with the USPS, but I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure you can with the other 2. Or you haven't ordered already. Oh, you, okay. So you haven't ordered yet, is from what it sounds like. Okay. They're smart. Yeah, this is true. This is true. Well, I was trying to give you something, you know. I was trying. Working with what I knew. Ugh, stop it. This yarn's getting like bunched up on itself, so it's like, be hunting trips and crochet retreat. There you go, Margaret. See, Margaret's helping too. Get the wives to come and spend even more money. You know, go on a crochet retreat, or just a retreat away from everyday life. You know, come hang out with other women while the boys are hunting. A community of women. Commiserate together. I just don't know the room number yet. Oh, what? Yeah, Julianne's awesome. Just lock the studio door when I want alone time, and it's full of yarn. That's so cool. You know, this blanket's definitely big enough, but it just feels oddly shaped to my brain. You know, like I was saying earlier, how blankets in my mind are either square or they're rectangular this way, not rectangular this way. Anywhere where there are no men. Kendall, I would say you could come here, but, you know, I have my husband and 2 boys. And I shouldn't say unfortunately. Fortunately, they're still at home right now, so they're still young enough to cuddle, and they're at home. You know, I was just thinking this morning, I kind of wish we hadn't split my boys up and they were still sharing a room, because if they did, I would have a whole bedroom to myself. A whole bedroom. I mean, I have a whole room to myself now, but it's got one big open wall to the rest of the house. It's not a room per se, a closed off room. It does have a door, but it's a sliding glass door to the outside. Soon to be our new patio out there, so it's going to have a lot of foot traffic through here eventually, which means I'm going to have to keep the area behind my desk cleaned up all the time, and probably do a lot of vacuuming behind there. You need a she shed. I think we all need a she shed. Yeah, I think we all need our own she sheds. Wherever we live in the world, apartment or otherwise, there's room on a property somewhere to put she sheds. Could you imagine if all the women in the world had their own she sheds, how amazing this world probably would function? Because we'd all be happy. They would still find you. Sorry, like, it's caught on my leg, and my leg is crossed underneath my desk, and so my leg is pushed up against the bottom of the desk, so the blanket can't run smoothly under there. Aw, Merlin kitty. I don't have the kitty with me. She's off somewhere. Some mornings she's with me, but most mornings she's not. Yeah, you took Arthur's. Yeah. Is it sad? I don't want to work on this blanket for some reason, but this one. I do want to get it done. The thing is I gotta go look and see how to do it again. I think I can figure it out. And then I also gotta figure out what size hook I was using. Actually, no, I know what hook I was using because I remember. Hold on. I've been having like gas pains this morning. I remember using a dots hook and it was the 6mm because I wouldn't have used anything smaller than a 6 with my 4 weight because I don't typically use the 5.5s. Where's that at? There it is. And I'm pretty sure this yarn recommends a 5.5. Or it recommends a 5? Yeah, I was definitely using a 6. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this in this basket because I'm going to work on that. I have my own shed that's full of Christmas and fall decor and my gardening stuff. Oh, fun. You know, at least you have a she shed, just it's full of different kind of she shed stuff, just not yarn. I only have 2 legs to see on this floppy cat to sew on this one, and he's done. Yay! I can't wait to see how long or how big he is. He'd make a cute little like necklace charm or something. Rescued a dog a year ago and she's not doing great at her house, so she's been here since Saturday. I guess we have a dog again. Oh, I was so happy. Oh, that's awesome, Kendall. See what happens when you clean and organize? I tell that to my kids all the time. They find stuff when we clean and they're like, oh, that's where that was. And I'm like, imagine that. You cleaned something up and you found something. And I'm not saying that in that tone to you, Kendall. I say that to my kids. But it's so true, though. Like, when I go through things and clean things up, I'm like, oh, that's where that pouch was, or that's where that was. And okay, I just realized where my my thermal stitch bag is. It's up there in those bins, or that cube shelf that I'm trying to dwindle my whips down into where I only have the 6 going at one time that are up there. Oh, stop doing this. The one downfall to pulling 2 strands together is it does this. And I'm not sure why it's doing that. Oh, because it's getting low. But, you know, you just gotta do that. And I'm almost done with this. I'm almost done. History will be made. Right here today on this channel, you're going to see a whip completed. I don't know if you guys heard my daughter. She heard me say, it's almost done. She's like, yay. Yeah, right? Stop catching on the edge of this blanket. The corner of the blanket keeps catching it. That's what's happening too. History is going to be made. All right, hold on a second. What am I missing here? Marty got her package yesterday. Well, she got one for me too. So hopefully that's she got both of them. Forgot I got that. So, car local P.O. button garage is corrected. The woman I talked to found it and did it for me. Oh, that's so cool. That's so awesome, Margaret. Yeah, hopefully she got my package yesterday. It was an Amazon package. Normally she calls me, but she might call me today. We'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. I sent her a surprise. On Sunday, she was talking about how not desperate, but how badly she wanted that dragon, the book with the dragon in it. And couldn't wait to make one of the patterns. So I've sent her I bought the Etsy pattern of the one dragon that Rebecca's done, and I mailed the printed copy to her. And then along with her magazine. And then I bought her the book, The Creatures of Myth and Legend or whatever. And I sent that to her. And it was supposed to get there yesterday, so hopefully it got there. Border Collie. I think I've seen pictures of the Border Collie pup when you've been pup sitting. Good morning, Sassy Mary. I know, right, Thrifty? When you don't need it, you find it every time, and when you do need it, it's like, where in the Waldo did I put it? Where in the cheese and crackers did I put this thing? We, my stepdad, my ex-stepdad, I guess, because he's not really my stepdad anymore, but him and his family had a border collie before he met my mom. Did you know, I don't know if you guys knew this, but one of my hometowns that I've lived in, where my mom currently lives, the Pony Express Museum is in that town, or one of the museums, I'm assuming, because I'm guessing there might be multiple. But the Pony Express is a big deal in that little town because it ran right through that area. So it's all over in that town. We have a statue of the Pony Express. We have the Pony Express rider on a horse as a statue in our town. In the town. The lady I was talking to, let's see, yeah, she told me it would be delivered yesterday. Working on, so she has issues with potty training and food. She needs to be a solo dog. My daughter has another. Oh, that's so sad, Rebecca. Good morning, Carrie. Oh, I'm almost done. I got 4 more stitches. And I still got plenty of yarn left. I wouldn't be able to go another row, that's for sure, but I am done in 3, 2, 1. It's done. All right, we're gonna tie it off. Find some scissors somewhere. See? I need scissors and they're nowhere to be found. The Pony Express started did it start in Kansas? Because my mom lives in a little town called Marysville, Kansas. I know I have some around here somewhere. Huzzah! Yeah. Marysville, Kansas. It's also Black Squirrel City, where I guess the black squirrels, I don't know that they originated there, but they used to be, at least what we were told, is they started in that general area and like spread out from there. So it's also known as Black Squirrel City, even though it's a town of like 3,000 people. Started in St. Joseph, Missouri. Yeah. Well, it runs through Kansas, and Marysville is on the route. So yeah. Let me cut this red down a little bit shorter. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know that it was started in my little town, but it definitely went through there. It's done. Okay, so I'm gonna stand up as best I can. I have stuff behind me. Oh no, I don't want to roll over this stuff. Oh no, it's on top of it. There we go. And this is what I have left of the blue. A little bit less than the white. It's so funny how that works out like that. Look, y'all. Look. Well, hold on. If I can get it up here. It's empty. Done. Okay. Oh. So yeah, it's like I said, it's an oddly shaped blanket. So it's only that long. It's not very, very big. It's a throw size. So like I said, it works better this way. Like it's a rectangle this direction. So, but you know, a blanket doesn't, yeah, it needs to be almost, I feel like it needs about maybe 2 more repeats of the colors, and it would be just a better, like for it to be this direction, it needs, I think, another 2 red, white, blue, red, white, blue. So, it's done, it's done. One more whip is done, one more whip is done. All right, I'm just gonna throw it in the box, the empty box for now. And I still have 30 minutes, y'all. This is so cool. Yep, it's gonna be used with the stripes long ways, right? Yep. And I'm gonna put the hook right there where it goes. Thank you. Whew. Okay, now what could I work on? Okay, let's see if I can figure this out without looking at the pattern real quick. Well, I'd have to go look at the video tutorial. I don't know if I'd be able to do this without looking at it, because I don't want to mess it up. Ew, there's hair. You know, the perils of, you know, having hair. It's perfect size to cover up with on the couch or in a chair, or even for a kiddo to snuggle in on the floor. Yep, exactly, Marianne. It's perfect. It's a good size for, I mean, just sitting down here, you know, I could use it down here to cover my legs, because it gets a little chilly down here sometimes, especially in the winter. But on the really cold days, we'll have the fireplace going. Someone decided to join me. Yeah. She goes, what? Pattern is also on Jax's channel. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd have to go look at the video tutorial on Jax's channel. Oh yeah, that's right. I only have 30. I still have 30 minutes. Yeah, I'd have to go look, because I know it has trebles. Okay, so it's a treble, 3 treble crochet cluster. But then it's like, okay, I think there's a chain one after it, and then a double around that one, maybe. I think it's, yeah. I think that's how it is. I'm gonna do one real quick and see if that's the case. If not, then I will undo it. You print, oh, there's a written pattern too. I think I printed it. And then there's a double around, double crochet, front post double crochet around that one. Then a chain one. I think that's how it's done. Like I just did this right here, these 2 stitches. And it looks the same as what I just did over here, or what was done over here. I think I can figure it out. But I'm going to go to creationsbyjax.com. Let's see. All of the kisses. No, I don't want that one. Almost Swiss free patterns. Oh, maybe it is this one. Sweet marshmallow kiss. There we go. Oh, I don't want the rows of kisses. I just want this one. All right, so it's chain 3. Okay. front post around the chain 1 into the front post chain 1. Okay, yeah, I think I'm doing it right. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing it right. Yay. Let's see. The yarn. What's going on with this yarn? I need to clean this basket up a little bit because it's like it's a bit of a mess from being moved around a bunch. So yep, well now I have it well, I don't have it printed yet, but I have it up so I can see it. I'm tempted though to put this down and clean this basket up real quick. See what's going on with all the yarn because it's a bit of a mess in here. Okay. Stitch marker. So this pouch that I just found is going to become the pouch that I put in this blanket basket until it's done. Because it wasn't being used for a project anyway, so it's now got a home. This is the project Notion pouch for the one that I'm working on. This one right here. See, this one's not too bad, but you can see it's kind of, you know, a little bit wonky in shape, but it's all in one piece, so that's great. And then this one's all in one piece. It's not messy. It's, what is going on here? Oh, that's my colors, my little color thingy. I guess it's not too bad. All right. Nope, I got it figured out here. Oh, okay, so this is what's left of the current purple I'm on, and then I'll attach it to the next one that's in here. And then I think I need to recake this. It's a bit of a mess. And then everything else is okay. Yeah. Now we're good. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to cover that purple up. So what I might do is I might recake both of these just so they're, well, I don't know. We'll see. I think I can make it work with what I got. So we're good now. Ah, yay, the mini kits. See, history's being made, Frizzy. We're finishing whips. We're finishing whips. Finishing our whips. Finishing our whips. Oh, I want to finish this one. It's a cluster I have to do. Sorry, I'm like not paying attention to the chat there and getting quiet. I can't wait to see him. Ooh. Do you want to wait to reveal him tomorrow, or do you want to send a picture to me and I can share it on here? Or, you know, put it in the Discord and then I can share it on here for those that aren't in the Discord. You decide, no pressure. We can wait until tomorrow if that's what you want us to do. It's so quiet in here because I'm not talking. Concentrating on my project here. I need to lay this out and measure it and see how far I need to go on it, because it was intentionally made to be a boggy blanket, but I need to know how far how much further I need to go, because if I don't have to finish all of the week draws that they did for the Luck of the Draw 10, then, because I only have 4 left to do. I think this was 6. Do whatever you wish, Rizzy. So yeah, if you count the colors, so blue was week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I got 4 more weeks of colors that were drawn, or numbers, that I could potentially put on here. But I'm going to lay it out and measure it and see how much further I have to go before I hit 40 inches. Which, I could kind of do that right now. Get a rough estimate, not necessarily accurate, but close enough. You're trying to decide if you want to go to Michael's. Like, at this point, I've probably missed on the anniversary cakes. I'm trying really hard not to buy yarn. Really hard. And I'm like, if I go buy an anniversary cake, and if they even have them, which I could still order them online to have them shipped to me because they were still available at least a few days ago. I would be getting them just to get them, just to be part of the trend. Like, it wouldn't be because I need it for anything. I don't know. I can't decide on those. Ooh, wow, you are booking those or baking those cakes up quick. Okay. Let's see. Well, I should wait till I'm done with this round that I'm on, which only has another side and a half, but this will get me close enough. Babe gobs. I don't like that. Yeah, I really want the Oceania one, and it's not in stock around my area. It's online, but I don't want to order it if I don't have. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to avoid ordering yarn. Not trying to, but like, I don't know, unless it's readily available in stores, I don't want to buy it. All right, so I'm at 25 inches. Once I finish this round, I'm going to say another inch. So 26 inches. So I got 14 more inches to put on here. Each week is roughly 2 inches. How many did I say? 14? I've got 4 more colors to put on here. So if each color, because I put 1 round of white between each color, and I'm putting 2 rounds of each color on. One mini donut. See, we're all just whipping out the whips. Yes, she's over here laying down. I don't need you to come over here. Please. Love you. Luna. Got all sprawled out. What are you doing? What are you doing, silly kitty? No more cakes, darn cow. Goodness. Okay, he's on Discord. I don't have a notification. Oh, because I have to open it. I closed it. I quitted it. 14. Roughly. That would be 7 colors, but I don't think it's. Yeah, it's around 2 inches per color with the white round. So I don't know. I'll have to figure out how to do that. He's so cute. Oh my gosh. Look how tiny he is. I'm saving him to my computer. Hold on. Go to the next one. Oh my gosh. He's trying to save it and I don't know what happened. Hold on. Okay, save image. Desktop, save. Desktop, save. Look how tiny he is. It's still hard to see how tiny he is, even though he's in your hand. But he's, you know, he does look tiny. And there's a mini donut. We got it. We're going to download that too. Save. Okay. Okay, hold on. Image. All right, here are the images. Open. Boom, 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 boom. All right. So I need to show Marty how to do this. Okay, so here is Rebecca's mini donut next to her scissors. It's so cute. And then there's the other one she's working on. And then here's Mr. Floppy Cat. Look how like he's sitting on bananas. That helps a little bit, but you kind of need to see the whole banana. But he's so cute. Like that helps a little bit, seeing him next to like the end of that banana like that. And then here in your hand, like, oh my gosh, look at how tiny those stitches are, Julianne. I don't know how you do that. How you did that. Just what pattern it is. Had one in my head. I made it back into it. They printed from internet. I can't find it online anymore. Oh no. Huh. So there's that. Isn't he cute? Cuteness overload, right? Doesn't that just make you want to go get a donut too? Yum, 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 yum. You know, I'm scrolling here, and I'm looking behind me, and if I just got rid of this right here, and all of this stuff in the corner, I think that would help simplify my background a little bit for me, and I think that's I think these stacks of boxes right here is what's overwhelming me or something. I don't know. There's just something about behind me that's just too busy. I know. Looking at them too. Like, it's like you're almost going cross-eyed to see how, you know, to see the stitch itself. If I didn't have to weigh in half an hour, I'd be yeah, and just doing the one I did, this one right here, with the hook that I used, wasn't hard per se, but it was a little tough just because of just how tight it felt, I guess. I put a wire in here to help hold his tail up because he just looked funny, and now it just looks even funnier. It's like a little handle. Oh, my cat. I don't want to give up my yarn, but it's just, I just need to do something with whatever's going on behind me. Just, you know, more whips. That's what it is. I just need to do more whips. Ooh, brown sugar cinnamon Pop-Tarts are my youngest's favorite. When we're out of those, he's like, ugh, I guess I'll eat these other ones. He loves his brown sugar Pop-Tarts. Loves them. Those are his favorites right now. I've learned that he likes those little fig bar snacks. Like, I got some gluten-free ones, and my gluten-free kid didn't like them, and my youngest saw it and goes, "Can I have one of these?" And I was like, "Yeah, you can try one." And he tried it and he goes, "Ooh, I like these." And so now he's been snacking on them. I'm like, well, it's healthy for you because gluten-free stuff's good for even the people that don't need it. You know, even for people like myself could benefit from eating gluten-free. It would just be better on my digestive system. Is it just that I've just gotten, I don't know, like, I feel like this pattern, like, why did I stop working on it? Like, I could be done by now because it works up fairly quick. You just have to remember to do trebles and slow down on the yarn overs and not try to do double trebles. The brown sugar ones are popular for you too. Yeah, Rebecca, I think that's what the reason I put it there though is to kind of like, you know, give you guys a visual of the totes going away, but a lot of the projects I've been working on haven't even been from these totes. They've been from underneath my desk or somewhere. Yeah, you know me. I'm so logical. Don't think things through. I am gonna miss the deck is gone right now, so my basement is like almost always really bright down here in this room now because there's nothing covering all the light now. And so like if I turned all the lights off in here, it'd be dark, but it would still be lit up pretty good. So oh, hold on. I'm trying to do something that I don't want to do. I need to add on the next purple. I'm gonna lose it yarn chicken because it's not gonna make it around to the end of this round. And it's funny because I'm on the last round of the purple before I move on to the white and move on to the next week's color. So it's a little bit annoying that I'm going to have to add on to this just to finish this round. And then literally I have the corner here to go to, and then I have this side to go down with purple, and that's it. You counted your whips a while ago. How many do you have now? So I have finished 4. On my list, I had 20, and I'm down to 16 on my list. But I've also started and completed whips since then, too. So, like, I started and completed this hat in the last 2 days. So it doesn't count because it's done, right? So, yeah, I don't... There might be one whip I need to add to it, but it's not something I have to finish. It's just something I started as a Taco Tuesday challenge, and I don't know that I'm going to finish it. I might just frog it and do something else. But while I'm thinking about Taco Tuesday, I'm going to go grab my thermal stitch bag and see if it's feasible to turn it into an oceans pouch. I think it will be, but we'll see. Okay, let me put this right here real quick, and then I'm going to move this and see what we see. So I can't see that anymore. I literally just pulled one tote off, and it feels a little better. Just that one cake sitting there was annoying me too. So I have, yeah, I still need to do some more stuff. It feels a little better. Okay, so here is my thermal stitch bag. in a bag, in a box. They weren't the same size as the ones I usually sell. One is smaller and one is bigger. Well, sell them as like keychains or something. Okay, I don't know. This might just be a whip that I need to just keep going on, because I think that would be a weird pouch size. It'd be a big one. It's definitely not a small project size. So my plan with it is to, this is the top. So I have these stitch markers. I think these are where I want to put handles. Yeah, because this is the side I'm working on right here. So this is the bottom. I'm going to put more of this on here to make it like a little longer and then put handles on it. So I don't think that's a pouch. I don't think this is going to be a pouch. I think it's going to stay a bag. I think we're going to keep it a bag. So I just need to keep going on it. All right. Okay, well, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to get it out to see if it was even feasible. I think it would look too odd as a pouch. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a big pouch, which, I mean, it could be a big pouch, but I want it to be more, I think it'll be a bag. We're going to keep it a bag. Okay. So I got 8 more minutes. I'm going to keep going on this. See if I can get to the corner. Ouch. Just kicked my knee. I'm going to add on the purple though real quick. Add on the next purple. With my magic knot. Just give them to your grandson. He could pretend to play with donuts with his animals and things. They could pretend to eat donuts in his pretend play. Okay, scissors. Well, hold on. Okay, I'm thinking this through now with this. So I have 14 inches left on this blanket. And each round puts on 2 inches per side. So that would be 4 inches, right? Yeah, so 4 inches per color. Which, right? Am I thinking this right? Yeah, because it would be 2 inches on one side and 2 inches on the other side, so that'd be 4 inches. So 14 divided by 4 is 3 colors. So I probably won't make it to the 4th color. Yeah, well, I mean, I could go to 16 inches, but that would be 42 inches instead of 40, which I don't think would be a huge deal, but it's supposed to be 40 by 40. I don't want to go too much bigger than that. I want to try and stick to the 40 by 40 as much as I can. Right? Am I thinking that correctly? I look like a hot mess this morning. Yeah, so it would be 2 inches per side, which would be 4 inches. I have 4 colors left, which would be 16 inches if I did all 4 colors. But what I think I'm going to do is just do the next 3 colors on the list, and then the last 2 inches I'll just do in white. I'll just do a couple rounds of white till I get to the 40 inches. So I think that's what I'll do. So I'm going to go watermelon, peach, and I don't want to do purple again. What's number 4? The green. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Or the purple. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. If I have enough purple, I'll do the purple. But I might just do, I don't know, because the bigger you get, the more yarn it's going to take. So it's like, what color do I want to use? I might just do, I'm going to do the watermelon and the peach, which I have a bunch of. It's the other colors I don't have a bunch of. So, yeah, I'm just talking to myself. Making decisions out loud. You know, but I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up and get off here so I can go get myself officially 100% ready to go for my Bible study, because I need to just rebrush my hair, even though it looks okay, but I just need to fix it, and then do my little leave the house primp myself a little bit. Pre-check. I need to do my pre-check before I leave. And grab my stuff, make sure the kids do their school, which, you know, mom's not going to be here to be on top of them, so I don't know how well that's going to work. I have to turn the TV off and just lock it so they can't turn it on. And just hope for the best that my children listen to me, which they don't do a fabulous job of when mommy's not around, but we'll see. I just want to get to the corner. I'm almost there. I just need to focus on it and I'll get there quickly. So I'm almost there. But now I got tight yarn, so because I just started pulling from the second purple here. Have a great day. All right. Hold on. I'm almost to the corner. I got like one more treble cluster here before the corner. And then chain one. And then I think I go around here. Chain one. And then I do a cluster. Chain two. Wrapped around my mouse. Chain two, another cluster, and then pull through, chain one, and then go and do a front post double crochet. Chain one. All right, stitch marker. All right, guys, I will work on that. Hopefully get that done soon. So yes, you don't know exactly where, but you're going to go somewhere. I'm going to go a lot of places too. I got a busy schedule today-ish. It's kind of like yesterday. Got Bible study, dance, tribe, youth group. All right. Have a fabulous hump day, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me and just being my support system and my friends and just being awesome and amazing. And I just can't say enough. I will see you guys tomorrow, same time, same place. Have a great Wednesday. And we'll see you tomorrow. Let's see if I gotta, hold on. I do this. There we go. Is it not gonna get my heart? The camera doesn't like my heart. Ugh. Why is this not working? I wonder if it's because of my sleeves. There we go. I think I wasn't showing enough of my... Let's try